You're watching Chris 6 News Sunrise.
We're glad to have you right here on Sunrise. The time is 6:29, and we want to tell you across the country, more than 2 million Americans live in public housing, which are homes provided for and often maintained by the federal government and your tax dollars.
But in recent years, many of those facilities have fallen into disrepair, with those who live there saying they need help or they'll be forced to move. Our Joe St. George takes a closer look at the problem and possible solution.
The Park Morton apartments from the outside may not look like much.
I want to welcome you all to my neighborhood.
But for Shantae High, this is home.
This is where game night, movie nights, and stuff like that would happen.
But there's a problem here.
And there it is.
Her home has fallen into disarray.
This is the broken, cracked paint.
From issues with the ceiling to issues with the walls.
There was a mouse hole here.
Units in her community have simply not kept up with the times. Homes in Park Morton, she says, have looked like this for years.
Why was this never fixed?
The backlog of, work order tickets that never got done.
Shantae's public housing conundrum is hardly an isolated case. According to the National Association of Housing and Redevelopment officials, the country is facing an $81 billion public housing repair backlog. Here at Park Morton, Washington, D.C. leaders concluded it was better for many residents to just move to other parts of the city and into better units. Shantae says that sounds good on paper, but when you move people, you take away community.
So many of the people here, I loved them, and we made some great memories, People look at us in the projects or the hood. They don't see the quality of life of the people that can come from destitute.
Shantae's emotional plea, as well as others, has gotten the attention of Congress. Currently, the Build Back Better bill includes $65 billion to improve conditions in public housing. Of course, there remains plenty of opposition to the legislation, with Republicans fearing too much government spending can make inflation worse. Shantae fears if nothing is done, public housing communities around the country will be lost.
We need it.
In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.